So, how about you tell my lyrical heads a little bit about yourself, who you are, and where you're from?
Yeah, man. My name is Malcolm Whyz. I'm originally from Denver, Colorado. Born and raised. I grew up a little bit in New York. My mom lived out here. My dad lived in New York, so I would split time between the two places. I'll sometimes say that I'm from New York just because I feel like a lot of my like cultural background, my music background comes from New York. But I was born in Denver, man, raised out here. I played football at Mullen High School. Ended up winning 3 state championships there. Ended up going to play football.
Humble brag.
Humble
Humble
brag.
brag.
I almost brought the rings out today, but I feel like that was too much. Um, I ended up playing football in college at UNC up in Greeley. And then, after that, I kind of got into working and living life. You know how that shit goes. So
Definitely.
it was during, COVID when I really started taking music seriously and really started like putting out the music that I had been working on for a while. And then, it's kind of been a wrap ever since. For like the last 2 years, I just been putting out music consistently. So that's me. That's kind of where, I come from.
All right, you practically said you were a former football star at UNC, motivational speaker, the owner of
Mhm.
Mindset and Hustlers, and pretty much you said you started about 2 years ago. What made you like pursue it? What made you like get serious about it?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I've been writing like my whole life. I've got like thousands of journals, like not lyrics necessarily, but
Right,
just writing my thoughts down and that sort of thing. I really started writing rhymes like probably a few years before COVID, just like to try it out, see how I felt about it. It wasn't nothing
right,
serious. I never recorded anything like that. But really, I have a huge network of friends out here who are very creative and very, driven in that creative aspects. And I used to go to a lot of these concerts, man, that my friends was putting on or their friends was putting on. And I would sit and watch them on stage and be like, yo, this looks so dope. I think I could do something like that. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah,
So actually a few years ago, I started writing a song. Really wasn't planning on doing nothing with it, and a bunch of my friends was going out to Chicago to record, and I just wanted to go and have a good time. So I went
right.
with them to kind of do what they do in Chicago, yada yada. But they were like, "Hey, we booked you some studio time. We know you've been writing. Just have fun with it, like
That's
And so,
dope. That's some real friends right there. That's dope as
man,
hell.
I owe everything to them, man. And so we got out there. I recorded my first song called "What You Make It," and I decided to put it out. It got a lot of really good feedback, as far as like what it
Hmm.
was talking about, the beat, everything. They said like you sound like you've been making music for the last 10 years, something like that.
Right.
So that kind of gave me the confidence to continue doing it as a passion.
Okay, definitely. I definitely heard that song too. That song's hella dope.
Thank
I'll
you.
put that link down there in the description as well so people can definitely listen to it. So you're the owner of Mindset of a Hustler. What can you tell me what made you create that business and what is it about?
Absolutely. So mindset of a hustler. We started that right out of college, man. I had one of those epiphanies when I got done with college that I was working jobs that I hated. I realized I was, doing a lot of things that I was supposed to be doing, right, by cultural
Hmm.
standards and societal standards. To where I graduated from college, I got a job, I got my first crib, I was paying my own bills, yada yada. But I was really like upset. I was really depressed. I was really miserable in a lot of senses.
Right.
And I realized that there's really no outlet for people like that. You know what I mean? Once you're done with college, especially college athletes, once you're done, like nobody really gives a fuck about you anymore. You did what you did for the school, and it's like here's your diploma, and
Big
it's like good
facts.
luck. You know what I'm saying? So I realized like if I wanted to level up, I was gonna have to do it myself, and I wanted to learn about business. I wanted to learn about finances. I wanted to learn about everything. So we created Mindset of a Hustler as a way for like-minded individuals to kind of get around each other in the community. So whether
Right.
that be, artists or business owners, whatever have you, and we just get together to talk about life things and talk about our goals, figure out what we wanted to do with life. Um, so that's kind of how that started. We honestly haven't been doing much with it lately, just because a lot of things kind of fell off. I've been taking music more seriously. It's still around. We used to send a daily text message out, just like a
Right.
motivational text in the morning, something like that. We used to have events all the time. I'm sure we'll have a like a pop up event or something in the near future and invite a bunch of people. But
Oh,
yeah, that
definitely.
was that was that was mainly to help people like us, man, trying to do something better with their lives, and just figure it out and have a community to support them doing that.
Okay, that's hella dope. I definitely support it. You got that pop-up event, definitely hit me and I'll definitely
I got
pull
you.
up to it.
I
And
got you.
and it's tough, man, when you're trying to get out here and like trying to get it just because you're not trying to do that 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing wrong with doing 9 to 5s. No hating on your hustle. But
Right.
some people just want more out of life and more out of just doing a 9 to 5.
Yeah. And I think as creatives too, like I'll never knock somebody for working a 9 to 5. I'm still, working to it pays for me to be able to do what I want to do creatively, you know? And the
Definitely.
goal eventually is to not have to work that 9 to 5, but you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Like a lot of people tell you to quit and like do whatever, but if you got bills to pay, it really don't make sense for you to, quit your 9 to 5 so you can pursue music if music ain't making no money yet. I've been lucky enough to where music has made a little bit of money, but not enough to live off of, right? So, like, it's still all my money from the 9 to 5 goes into studio equipment. Like, I bought all my stuff from my house. You know what I'm saying? I can record at the
Right.
crib. So yeah, I definitely understand, but I guess I would say like keep that 9 to 5 if you're not sure how your creative outlet is gonna make money yet. And once it gets to a point where it is making money, then you quit.
Definitely over here dropping some isms. I ain't
I'm
mad
trying, man.
at